Hi everybody, Elizabeth here at Petals and Parchment. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're here for the Reflective Rolodex, week 22, and the Reflective Rolodex is an opportunity to focus on our art practices each week while being mindful in our lives and practicing gratitude. Before we get started, I'd like to go ahead and light this candle. It's just a little ritual I've established to set a nice atmosphere for the Reflective Rolodex. If you've been here before, you know that I like to start off by taking a few deep breaths so that we can relax our body and calm our mind before we start making our artwork. So if you'd like to join me, go ahead and close your eyes and take a nice big deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Repeat in your mind, be open, be curious, be free. Let your creativity flow. Take a nice big deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Roll your shoulders in a backwards motion. Stretch your neck. Smile if you feel comfortable. Take one more big deep breath in through your nose and exhale all of your stress and worry through your mouth. Just be here in this present moment right now. And when you're ready, open your eyes and let's get started. This is the last week of May and we are really cruising along here. We are on week number 5, celebrating the journey. I'd like to talk today about milestones and markers. Reflect on how far you've come this year and what moments are you most proud of. I can't believe that we're already at the end of May, about to start in June, and I feel like I was just making New Year's resolutions about 5 seconds ago. If you recall, I set a resolution or a goal to drink some more water, and I've done really well with that actually. And I would say the most noticeable differences for me have been really subtle ones, just perspective shifts and changes to my approach in things, thinking a little bit more before I speak, things like that. I can definitely understand where the sentiment comes that you get better with age, because I definitely feel like I'm finally starting to come into my own, and I'm really happy with the direction things are going, and I'm just really looking forward to what's next. You can choose any of these journaling prompts and take a few minutes to write some thoughts down about it, or you could just quietly contemplate it if you'd like. You don't have to choose any of these journaling prompts, of course. You can write about whatever speaks to you, but these are provided in case you get stuck. Now we're going to move on to the art portion. Okay, so this is the last week in May, and I really wanted to focus this month on flowers, but that didn't happen as much as I had envisioned it happening. I do want to show you my progress so far on my Reflective Rolodex. This is what it looks like so far. It's coming along really nicely, I think. Looking really pretty. This is still my favorite card, so I put it sort of up in the back where I could look at it whenever I happen to glance in the direction of this project. I'm really proud of this. It was a lot bigger undertaking than even I realized, and I'm really proud of how it's coming together. So I hope that you're enjoying it so far. I would love to see how your Reflective Rolodex is progressing. Don't forget to share photos in the Facebook group or tag me on Instagram or wherever you share. So I've decided to do some die cutting for this card, and so this is the little die cutting machine, the Sidekick, that I started out with, and I kept it because sometimes I don't want to bring the whole big bite out, and so you just stick it down to the table, and then it comes with these little plastic slides here, and these are the framelits that I'll be working with today. And as you can see, there's little mason jars and then flowers that you can cut out and assemble together. So this is what I have in mind today, and so I have cut a few out already. What I really have been enjoying is using my scraps from my jelly prints, and so that's what I'm going to use now. And it's really simple. You just put the paper down and then you put the Thinlit face down like so, and put a plate on top, and then you just run it through your sidekick. Sometimes if I don't hear it cutting, I'll just go back through for good measure, and it's as easy as that. Now we have a little mason jar cut out, and it's already got a lot of interest because of the book page that I used and all of the jelly printing paint. So that looks really nice, and I think I might be able to salvage this and get like a little leaf or something out of it. So even the tiniest pieces can be used when you're using these tiny die cuts. And I was thinking I might want a blue mason jar, so I'm just going to try this really fast and see which one I like better. Just gonna bend that down and send it through instead of cutting it. And I did hear it cut that time, so that's good. And that actually looks like it has water in it, so that's neat. So now I have 2 jars. I would recommend just going ahead and cutting extras while you have everything out, and then just setting them in some ephemera storage that you have, so that whenever you want some flowers, you'll always have some available. These mason jars are so cute, and I can still get another flower out of that, so I'm going to save that piece as well. Okay, so I'm just using a green card from March because it already has some pretty leaf decorations on it, and I'm going to just add a really slight coloring through this stencil in the back here, just a little bit to give it some extra interest. And I'm going to also go around the edge of this card real quick. That's pretty cool. Take one of our mason jars here and set to work arranging the flowers inside the mason jar, just like we would if they were sitting on our countertop. I think I might put the mason jar down here a little bit. Then again, maybe I should just put the flowers directly on here. What do you think? I really love how they turned out with the painted papers. Oh, that looks really pretty. And then the earth laughs in flowers. I really don't want to cover up the mason jar, and that's what I'm struggling with right now because I really love all the colors in it. But I'm afraid if these flowers poke off the top, then they're going to bend. Let's see what to do. Alright, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna glue everything down and I'll be right back. And here it is, my week number 22 card, The Earth Laughs in Flowers. I ended up losing some of my mason jar, which I regret a little bit. I switched the side because I was trying to show off some of the stenciling, but the design choices that I made covered most of that up. It felt a little plain on this side, so I added another flower. So I just was balancing it out a little bit. Both hang over the top a bit. Hopefully that doesn't hinder it too much when it's sitting in the Rolodex. And I hope this inspired you to break out your die cutting machine if you have one, or to cut out some paper flowers, or use your punches, or make some flowers yourself. Celebrate the beauty in nature and have fun with your art practice. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Until then, have a crafty weekend. Bye!